Hello everyone and welcome back to the sound of my annoying voice. We're back in Faraday Protocol just trying to clean up all the collectibles for the to get the final trophy, which should net me the platinum. I've managed to pick up some of the collectibles throughout my main playthrough of the game. You can see up here I've managed to find 3 of the 18, but I will go over each of the locations of these, including the ones that I've already found, and how to get them. Hope this is helpful to someone. Leave a like if it is, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. So I didn't know whether to jump straight to locations or whether to show you how to get to them, but I'm going to start off with the first collectible, which I actually already have, is in Chapter 1 Initiation, and it's in Level 2. So I'm going to load the level there. I have to remember, excuse me, how to play this game again. I forgot. Okay. It was the middle one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we open this door, and if I'm correct, there's a button behind here. Secret platform, and there should normally be something on here. There we go. That is collectible number 1. I obviously don't have that one already. Okay. Okay, so I just had a quick check as well. The collectibles are not in order on here, in order of the levels in which you find them. And that was the... So that was essentially the first collectible you can get in the game. And that is the rotating shape block hexagon. Everything has to be hexagons. So looking at where we go for the next one, we're going on Chapter 1 and it's Level 3. So there's a button hidden here behind this elevator, and it looks like it's one of the lift platforms. That is collectible number 2 in sequential order in the game. Okay, so we're back at the level select screen. We're on Chapter 1 and this is level number 4. There is a button behind this blue canopic jar, as I found out that they're called. And it is a small canopic jar for my own personal collection. There we go. Apologies, you'll see it says new collectible found, which obviously isn't going to correlate with the numbers we've covered so far, but this is the 3rd collectible so far. Moving on, we're now on Chapter 2, and it's level number 3 of Chapter 2. Okay, so what we need to do is open up one of these rooms. The one on the right should allow us to get... I've forgotten how this room works. Okay, I can make platforms come out and they alternate. I'm up here now for what good it does me. Ah, that's what. Fantastic. Okay, yeah, so you need to come in here, you need to just go up push the button and go up the platforms. You can come back in here, and you now have that to open that. You take that one in this room with you. We go around here. We have to power this middle one, and then we can push the button that's behind it. Opens up the secret. I've obviously already found this one. There'll be a collectible right here. Okay, looking back at the level select screen, we're in chapter 2. It is level 4. Okay guys, for this one we just need to solve a couple of puzzles first to actually reach the location. I chose the wrong one to swap there. There we go. Okay, we open up the first door like that. We come through here. There is this, which we can turn into an orange back here. Power that. Gives us another blue. Power that. Take this one back because we can. And we just need the orange one actually. So that blue is actually unnecessary. That stays there. So you open up this big chamber. So the first thing we want to do is come into here, and we're going to I believe it was put that one there, so that we now have that as accessible, because we can take that, come into this room, we can, hang on, I've messed something up. It's this one. Fire that there. Gives us a blue in this room. Power this. That gives us extra orange power, which we can actually just take with us. So I'm going to go ahead and fire that there. We put that one back, because we're going to need it. So we can't go through that. Actually, we need to keep this one here. Sorry. Because this one's still in here. So by connecting this blue over to this one, we are opening this door up here, see the symbol, and we need to power that. That's why we needed to get the additional orange power, because we can power it, and the button's just on the side here. And there we go. There's that collectible. Okay, still on chapter 2, this time we're going to level 6. So gotta remember which one this is. Can't remember which side it's on. I think it might be on the other side. There it is. You have to push both of those buttons, and that's one that I've already found as well. But there's where it would be. Okay, now we're moving on to chapter 3. It's on a level 1. Let's go.
Entry 4. I'm starting to get a grasp of this place. It is now clear to me that this was once a testing facility for beings called scoms, and that they were being trained for space colonization, although something must have gone wrong. The recorded messages describe an incomplete process.
So here we go, underneath the blue bridge here, behind this column, push the button, there is collectible number 7. Sorry, I wasn't canonically doing the last ones, but this is the 7th collectible in terms of progression. Moving on to chapter 3, level 2. This will be the 8th collectible. Yeah, I remember this room. This room was a whole thing. Luckily, we don't have to go that far through it. So, we just open this door, and then from the other side of the door, take this. It allows you to access the second part of this puzzle room. In this room, with the protected jar, you're going to go to the back right column here, and it's right in the corner. And there it is. The globe has apparently been destroyed. Yeah, look at that. There we go. That's that one. Okay, moving on to chapter 3, level 3. So you'll remember this room as the one with the 3 sarcophagi in it. And the very left one over here, to do is open up back, there is the button on the left here. It doesn't do anything because it's not powered. You need to resolve some of the puzzle in order to do so. To do that, we need to connect blue energy between these 2 points and then over to here. So, show you how to do that. We can take this one. We need blue, which we can get like, and we can turn it into blue energy, like so. That allows us to cross this bridge. That is not powered. When we cross this bridge, we can quite a lot of this connect these 2 points, which allows us to push this button, which moves that up the top there. We can take this back, although we could just as easily have jumped down, because what we need to do is turn this back into orange energy, and we should be able to just fire straight up here. There we go, it's reflected and the central sarcophagus is open. Now we're in here. Small bit of puzzle solving in here. We need to take that, but that shuts the main door behind us. So what we need to do is power the lift, jump off onto this platform, power these platforms, push this button, which opens this, gives us some free blue energy, connect these 2 points, take this back, power the elevator again. We need to take it back so that we can cross this bridge, but we can't open that button yet because we need to repower it. It follows the cable up the wall there. Now we push this button. There we go. There's our additional orange energy. Remember, that middle one has to stay powered. So we can freely take this one out, but we can't take that central one out. But what we can take out is this blue one. We now have 2 blue energy, which is exactly what we needed. So, connect these up. This sarcophagus is powered. Do I need to change this? What do I need to change it to? The S symbol? Thought I had already done so. There we go. Yes. Change it to the S symbol. Push the button. There we go. And chapter 3, level 5. This one is relatively simple. Behind one of these pillars there is a hidden button. And I believe it should be one of these over in this corner here. Here it is. Button, collectible. There we go. Moving on to the only collectible in chapter 4 throughout the game is on level 5. I had completely forgotten that any of this happened. So for this one we need to go over to Cigarette 2, which I believe is the one that is lit up off to the
Entry
right
6.
there.
The space station appears to be reshaping under my feet. A new central column has risen, and I have been guided to its top. I believe from here, I'll be able to access the next facility.
Here we go, we've got Cigarette 2 now available to us. And we need to just go around. Round the back here. And the collectible should be right here. This is one I've already collected though. Moving on to Chapter 5, Revelation. We are looking at the second level. And in this room, the first room you start in, there is a hidden button in here, which I believe is behind this pillar. There we go. This is one I haven't found before. There we go. Now looking at Chapter 5, Level 3. You can see this looks familiar, and we unfortunately have to solve a few puzzles before we can get to this one. But straight away we come into this room. You remember how much difficulty I had with this the first time. Solving this sequential puzzle again. That one's blank. Right, through to the third room to solve this one as well. Which we can do by taking one of these. Turn that onto the hourglass, raises this one up, fire that through to there, we have blue. So what I will do, the first time I did this, I did it in one shot, so without connecting anything, push the button to get that correct on the S symbol. Now connect up, the right needs to be that symbol, connect the left, needs to be that symbol. Simultaneously solves all three quite easily. So I'm going to use this blue to connect those, take this blue, put it in there, gives us this. Now we need to raise this arm up. powered that. That's open. We can push this button, which activates the lift. Down here. All we needed to do to solve this one was to push this button. Gives us access to that. Connect these up. That button. And we're through into this room. And what we're looking for is just behind this pillar, which does have to be powered. And there we go. And in the last collectible for chapter 5, we're on level 5. Don't have to solve quite as much puzzle as we did for the last one. You see, we start off in this familiar room, up the elevator, through the door. We need to solve this right hand room up here, which you can see requires the triangle symbol and the hourglass. So fairly simple. We need to get the triangle into that second position, hourglass into the last position, activate the hourglass, deactivate the other symbols, and activate the triangle. This door's now open, and the button that we need to press is actually just behind this pillar here, but it does need to be powered first, so we need to solve this puzzle in order to gain access to some energy. So we need the triangle and the S symbol up there. They are both conveniently down the bottom here for us on the same side. So pushing the button puts the triangle in there. Pushing this button puts the S into the position, and once more, there we go. It's powered. Push the button, there's our secret. Okay, here we are. We are in the final room of this level, where you re-pick up or rather pick up a new buyer tool, and the button is behind the right hand side, one of these pillars. There we go. There is our collectible of Iris, or Iris's drone. And now on to level 2 of chapter 6. In order to get to this one, we just need to solve this first room and get up to the second room, which requires us to activate these staircases, which means we need to solve this puzzle, which is relatively easy. Yep, there we go. There's our first solution. Store that over there. Now to get the second solution, we can connect these two and push the button twice. There we go. And in order to get the last one, we need those symbols up there, so we can connect these two and push the button once. There we go. Now we have energy for all 4 of these, and the staircase opens. So this is something I actually wondered about when we first went through this room, is this puzzle over here which doesn't seem to do anything. And that's because it's needed for a collectible. But we need to grab the blue energy from the previous room. Shuts that door. We just need to connect these two and we push this button twice. Oh, is it just when the S is showing on the lit up face there? Like... exactly like that. So there we go. All you need is connect that and have the S lit up on the face where the button is. And we get this, a model rocket. And the second to last collectible that we need is in Chapter 6, Level 3. So in this first room, there is a button behind this jar. As long as it's powered, we get a collectible buyer tool. And this is collectible number 17. And looking for the final collectible, we're looking at Chapter 6, level number 4. So as soon as you walk into this room, there is this statue here on the right. Turn around and face the entrance. Second on the right, there's a button behind him. And here we go, guys. This is the final collectible, which should net us the trophy and therefore the platinum trophy popped collector and interstellar completionist. So there we go. This playthrough has been interesting. It's been my first real attempt at doing anything on YouTube. I've enjoyed myself. I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough, or if you didn't watch the playthrough, I hope you found this guide useful. Tried not to waffle too much, tried to get straight to the point and show you how to get from the level select screen straight to each collectible. Yeah, I've enjoyed playing this game a lot. I've already said how I feel about the ending in the previous episode. But yeah, I hope to continue making content. Like I said in the last video, if you have any suggestions for other games of a similar vein to play, I have, the likes of Cube and Chroma Gun are things that I have either played or watched full playthroughs in the past, so maybe not quite so interested in those. But if there's anything new that comes out, something like this which was completely unexpected, hidden gems you could say, yeah, just give me any suggestions you guys have, if there's anything in particular you want to see on the channel. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you very soon.